Alright, so let me talk about World War II. This is something people like to forget. This is something that people just want to say. This is what I was doing. I was saying it wasn't real. It was just demons. You know, all the celebrities are demons, so everybody's a demon damn near, and I'm one of the only real people. Whatever crazy ass shit I was thinking. And, you know, I've been to Washington, D.C., and had seen these Holocaust museums, you know, and there's a ton of shoes. You know, they had a ton of shoes from people, I guess, that were supposedly gassed or whatever. You know, they did whatever they could because they know how shit works in history. They did what they could to make it so that people could somehow try to remember that this shit really did happen, y'all. There was really a ton of lives that were, you know, needlessly lost, but not it wasn't all, you know, I mean, it was necessary. You know, and some people could think that maybe, you know, dropping the nuke, that was wrong too. But I mean, I think the nuke was a way of changing the landscape. No pun intended. I don't know if that was a pun or whatever, but the nuke was, you know, it changed war. You know, war just the First World War, then the Second World War just pops up with a fucking Third World War, Fourth War. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nuke kind of changed all that shit. I mean, people wasn't really gonna be doing that. Not against somebody who has a nuke. You know, and the Americans had proven themselves to be like a good country with a good government. And in comparison to, you know, the rest of the world. In comparison to Hitler, in comparison to motherfucking Stalin, democracy seems like the way to go. But anyways, yeah, that shit, that there really were, you know, people who, I mean, I saw none of the Nazi shapeshift. You know, show me footage of them shapeshifting a bunch. Doesn't happen. They're all real people, and that's what's fucked up. That's why the evil then was so much more real, because it was real people, and that was you know, I don't know if Satan was attempting to take over the world, or if he was just trying to or if he was just trying to dirty some shit up. You know, I really don't know. I think it's, you know, he may have really been trying to take some shit over. Yeah, through the whole Nazi regime. But it didn't work. But it doesn't matter, because it still fucking fucked the world up bad. Makes us not want to look back on history. You know, you look back on history, you gotta look back at that shit. I mean, people weren't wearing bright colored clothing because of that. Everything was brown, beige, black. Maybe navy blue, if you're gonna celebrate. I think all the cars were basically, there's only 2 colors of cars, or 3 or some shit, black and white, and I don't know. You see a red car, I was like, oh man. But yeah, that shit is very dark. So now you have the new Nazi regime, who is just the power behind the old Nazi regime in a world that has been, I got fucked up by that shit. That shit was disgusting. Doing experiments and shit like I told you. You want to think it was demons doing it? I mean, hopefully they were just doing it on demons, but I don't think so. Not in my opinion. That was real people it was happening to. And you can say, oh, that's fucked up and God wouldn't let that happen to real people, but look at what's going on nowadays. And I'm saying it's different now. It's just a different type of evil. And them motherfuckers might have been more evil. It was just a different regime. It was them. It was the fucking the evil archangels, okay, that didn't fall with Satan. And you know, that are born as people that don't remember who they were, but get a little more evil every lifetime. Their soul gets a little worse and worse. And you know, this was Dracula. This was Elizabeth Bathory. All right. Tyr. This is Gabriel. And all the other fucking loser archangels. You know, so Satan was just able to, with great potential for greatness comes great potential for evil. And that's what you saw. And that's what that war was. And I tell you what, y'all can think whatever you want about me, but I know many of those people. And every time I see one of them and I'm like, oh, that's that archangel. Oh, that archangel works there. Oh, that archangel is that person. Like, oh, that makes sense because they're a piece of shit. So it makes sense that they're a Nazi. Or it makes sense that they killed 200 fucking Nazis. It makes sense that they fucking killed 400 Nazis with a sword. Yeah. And they're women, by the way, those two. So, you can go fuck yourself, Joanne. I don't care what you think. But, it's funny to me. If it wasn't other people involved with all this shit, I'll just fucking laugh at you and destroy you all day. But there are other people involved, and you just stink everything up to high hell. So, I do have to deal with you from time to time, but, you know, and Joanne basically just wants to be Hitler, a bulldyke Hitler, with the ability to destroy freedom of speech. These bitches look up to these Nazis, these demons do. I'm saying they were behind everything. They were the ones who got them like that. They probably fucked with them their whole life, turned them psycho, turned them weird. You know, somehow the hidden hand, the hidden power, yeah, got them into control over there. And, yeah, they ended up losing. Young soldier 23 got torn to shreds in the streets of Italy. He's fake as fuck with his fucking North Face and his Nike shit. Wait, wasn't I wearing Nike the other day? But it was a Quebec Demons team. Nike team gear. The Quebec Demons, no? Alright, sorry. That was bad. It was the Vegas Vamps. Alright. Let me chill. Let me get back. It's talking about World War II. Fuck. some of the most. Now, World War I was savage as fuck, too. That shit was like trench warfare and gas that they were fighting with. Like poisonous gas and shit. Maybe even biological warfare. I don't know. But I know they're using gas and trench warfare. Just sitting in the trench just all day. But yeah. Different times, man. Different times. And I'm saying it was set up to where you had men who could rise to being these generals and these fucking brilliant soldiers, invincible soldiers, and you had a country where that shit could happen. Okay, you didn't have the demons in power. They were working behind the scenes. Now these bitches got control. They went from working behind the scenes to, having that fucking war, and that war just ruined just everything. It was so negative, fucked the world up so much. Damn near apocalyptic, that shit. And, and so the fallout from that, it still hasn't been healed. And now you don't hear about it as much, but I tell you what, that all that Nazi shit is coming back. Them demons that were behind all that shit, whispering in these people's minds or whatever, mind controlling them into doing all this sick shit. Now they want to do it themselves. Now they want to fucking destroy freedom of speech. Now they want to see some sick shit going on. They want to do some disgusting shit. And it's different. Like, these Nazis were doing, like, they're probably even more evil than the demons, I'm saying. They're doing, like, these fucking human experiments with twins and shit. And these demons are, making nasty, disgusting porn. And, it's just all so disgusting. And thank God I have the ability to know who these fucking Nazi archangels are. Like in Remember, it's like I said, from what I've seen, 9 times out of 10, the Nazi archangels are pieces of shit. And the 1 out of 10 is just because I don't know them well enough to find out they're pieces of shit, and I don't want to anymore at this point. But all the people on the Allied side and all, and you could say it's. And I tell you what though, even what's his name, Schindler. He was a German. The one who Schindler's List is about. And then, who else? It was a dude who tried to blow Hitler up. Yeah, he's a good archangel too, and I know them. You know what I'm saying? And so it wasn't just like every German. Nah, all the people who stood up. It's funny, all these celebrities. Whether they were celebrities from wars or whatever, they're or good or bad, it's like they're all archangels. That's what all this shit is. We got to figure this shit out between us. That's how everything got fucked up. That's why everything is the way it is right now. Because they wanted to break rank, and they wanted to become God or whatever, put their throne above the stars of God, and da-da-da-da. Okay, well. This is what it is. It's fucking crazy ass shit. World wars. So, I don't know if there's going to be another world war, but, it could be a world war we're in right now. We just can't see it. More of a soul war than a war for your body, where you're going to, maybe get thrown in a fucking work camp. No, that ain't going to happen, but a lot of women are in work camps. That's what their life is. It's a fucking work camp. And these demons are more slick. Them other people just brute force. You know what I'm saying? And these demons may try to use brute force, but just are confined by divine restrictions to not use brute force. They're not allowed to, like the others are, like Hitler and them were. So, but they're gonna have you trying to do the same shit on the same. You know what I'm saying? Same mentality. Yeah, work camp. Yeah, you're. you know, Hail the Fuhrer, Satan. He's Hitler.